champion. How did this happen to me?
Which part?
How did I beat that kid at chess?
He was using logic. You weren't. It's impossible to guard against chaos. It's rare, but it happens. Black's move.
I don't want to. I don't know how to play this game.
And yet you play the game.
Because I'm forced to.
Forced to. Your friends make a suggestion, which you follow up on, and then you're surprised at the outcome. It's a causal universe. Move.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm being punished because I made a tiny little effort to fit in?
It's not about punishment. It's that actions have consequences. And to be in denial of that is to be disengaged from the laws of the universe, which renders you powerless and vulnerable to an inordinate amount of pain. Then that's no big deal. Move. No.
No.
It's a rule called touch move. Once you touch a piece, you have to move that piece.
I'm not allowed to change my mind? What kind of universe is that?
Oh, you can change your mind, but you still have to play that piece. So you should think before you move.
Wait a minute. This is a metaphor. Yeah, I looked at metaphor and that's definitely an example. So, yeah. I took the bait. So now I'm in the game. How do I get out?
There are many ways to get out. Surrender is one, losing is another, winning, cheating, which I don't recommend. But you have to do something. You have to have a strategy. See, the number one rule of chess is this. Whatever you do, don't play the other person's game. Play your own. Your move.
Joan, can I borrow your hairdryer so I can look extra handsome for my job interview at Wiener World? Joan?
What?
Don't scare the cripple. My fight or flight impulse is very confused. What were you doing?
I was imagining I was in a coma. It's not so bad. I hate school. I have no friends. I can't fit in. I don't know who I like. I'm miserable. And I got this zit in my ear. Ow.
Yeah, I didn't need to know that last part, but I have to concur. High school sucks.
Oh, didn't suck for you. You were like the star.
So I was in the in crowd. I just got to see the jerks closer up. Why do you think I spent so much time playing sports? I didn't like that social thing so much. People were mean. It was boring. I wanted to play my own game.
Oh my God, somebody just said that to me yesterday about chess.
Yeah, well, it's a basic rule of any sport. Otherwise, you're always on the defensive posture, always reacting to the other guy.
You really weren't happy in high school? I mean, you really felt like a reject sometimes?
Yeah, everybody does. Even the ones who claim they don't. Hey, you are going to find some people who totally get what a non-repulsive, sub-defective you are. Just trust yourself a little bit. You'll figure it out. And if you need me to roll over anybody, let me know.
Sub-defective.
You're up early.
So are you.
Oh, this damn psychic woman. You know how much it cost the city in dollars and man-hours combing the countryside because she found a 10-year-old toy in a barn?
Well, you have to admit it was an interesting coincidence.
Coincidences aren't interesting. They're common. They happen to the average person 10 times a day, but nobody puts the SWAT team on alert.
Okay, well, I'm not the bad guy.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's nothing. It's...
Holistic healing? Chakra energy? Lourdes?
I'm not taking him to Lourdes. I was just curious about alternative medicine.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You can't do this. You can't let yourself go down this path of magical thinking, Helen.
I am just contemplating all the possibilities. What harm can that do?
Plenty. You think this is good for Kevin? Dragging him around to quacks instead of letting him get on with his life the way it is? He's driving now. He's looking for a job. This is what we wanted, what you wanted.
I'm not looking for magic. It's more like...
What, miracles?
I was raised to believe in them.
So was I. I was an altar boy, for God's sake. And then I grew up.
Well, I will tell you something, Will. I was happier when I believed it.
Helen, our boy is paralyzed. His spine is irreparably damaged. There are no miracles. There is no magic. God is not coming down to fix it. And nothing is going to change. Please, don't leave me alone knowing that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Are you hungry? I'll make you some breakfast.
No.
I've got something from the tip line. One of the guys you flagged.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I brought him in for questioning, and I like his story. Want to hear it?
I don't know. Sounds awfully scientific.
Hey, I wasn't on board for the psychic stuff. I just, wanted to be open.
The lady that lives next door to me has always been weird. Keeps to herself, doesn't seem to have a job. I think she lives on disability. One day I see her walking around with a little kid. She says it's an orphan nephew she's adopting.
Can you describe the child?
And that's the thing. A few days later, I see a picture of the missing kid on television. Looked a lot like the little boy. Yeah, I think that's him.
Always had fights. It's no big deal.
This was different. They were fighting about God.
We always have, since forever. I mean, Mom wanted to get married in the church, and Dad didn't, blah, blah, blah. You know, God and money, it's basically what adults fight about.
We need to talk.
About what?
Your behavior. It's so not cool. Flirting with Dax in the hall for everyone to see. Then he cried all through world geography.
Stealing someone's boyfriend does not look good on the social resume.
I did not flirt with him. He came up to me. You know what? Bite me.
Oh, that's charming.
Can you just leave my sister alone?
Back off, Pinhead.
Hey, that's Mr. Pinhead to you.
You know what? I don't care about Dax Hibbing, or Lenny Carmichael, or my social resume, or who's gay or who's not. I can't spend my time on this planet worrying about that stuff. There's other things to do.
Like what? Chemistry and chess?
Yeah, like that. And those guys may be nerds, but at least they know what they're here for.
You called me a nerd.
It was a metaphor.
Yes, I've been reading about that little boy. It's very sad. Tea? Coffee? Anything?
No, thank you.
That's her. She's very friendly.
The thing is, some of your neighbors reported seeing the little boy in this apartment building. We were wondering if you knew anything about that.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
I understand you have a son or nephew?
No, I live alone.
Because your neighbors were pretty certain about a little boy living here.
I babysit some of the children in the neighborhood for extra money.
Oh, well, that's probably it.
Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Yes, I do mind. I don't mean to be rude, but I know you'd need a warrant for that.
It's true.
We could get one and come back.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Do you mind if I use your bathroom